Alright guys, let's tackle area 2. So we're gonna pick up this, then we're gonna pick up the camera.
It's a camera with a flash. It belongs to Dr. Harvey, but I don't think he'll mind if I borrow it for a while.
Keep in mind, any item of interest, it has a little segue like this. I'm gonna pick up the perfume.
This perfume smells great. It's Cat's, but I need it. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me borrowing it.
These are items to holy crap, I got stuck on stupid. These are items to tackle boss fights. Alright, so now that oh, by the way, if you're playing this game, there's no way to get out the front door. The front door is not an option. There's gonna be times where you could be lost in this place and you're thinking that the front door is an option. There's a way to unlock the front door. Nope, you do not go out the front door. So anyway, with that said, we can go in here now.
I want my dinner, Casper. Feed me.
First Fatso boss fight. It's not so much a fight, it's more like a freaking puzzle. Oh shit. So now, what's the difference between tackling now and tackling Area 1? Well, Area 1, the item of interest, hamburgers, wasn't available. Now, why would the game allow you to have a boss fight that's not even, chronologically speaking, able to... Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm just screwing that up. Why would the game allow you to fight a boss that you couldn't defeat until the next act? Well, I don't have an answer for you.
I found one of the missing Lazarus parts.
You can understand why that is, because each boss fight is a Lazarus part, and they only explain that arc. You don't have to assemble a Lazarus till Act 2. But there should be like a gate here, and they should definitely not encourage it with a fucking green arrow saying, hey, come inside. Let fucking Fatso beat the shit out of you. So yeah, that's just one strike again against this game. And also, for those lost, for those little kids that were lost, that would be me. This fucking bucket, right? You fill it up with water, and then you put the fireplace out, and then you use you go in the chimneys, the fireplace with the smoke. I'll show you guys that later. So let's go upstairs for now.
There is more to Whipstaff Manor than meets the eye. Use the air vents to travel around once you've learned how to go up in smoke.
Thanks, creepy announcer. That opens one. And that's two. And here's another one. Here's Stinkie.
Smellogram for Casper.
Two bosses that can be accessed. Spam that shit.
I found one of the missing Lazarus parts.
Pick up a bag of fool's gold. Yeah, so these are two bosses that could be accessed in Act 1, and you can't do shit about them till Act 2. So, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I just laid down the blueprint on how to tackle them. So that handles that for now. So we're going to tackle the downstairs portions. Inspect the place. I think I have all the puzzles now. Let's see. Oops. There you go. Got the ball morph. This is sort of stretch. All the puzzles are the three uncles. So now we'll use the ball morph and get further. What was I gonna say? I forgot. So fucking annoying getting through that shit, man.
Sometimes the only way to get any further is to get a little pushy.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so lesson number 1. You guys probably seen this already, but there's imprints on the floor that like you use. Drop. I don't have a weight right now, but you could drop the weight on them or whatever. But they could be activated by anything, like a chair, a barrel. So that's what the sign was saying. So we're gonna do this. Now this is pretty important because I don't remember if it works or not. Before you go through the vent, see there was a vent here, and the gate was locked. Before you go through the vent, get rid of the gate first, because I'm not sure if you could come back to it and it'll be locked or not. I honestly don't remember, and I don't want to risk it. So, just a word of advice to everyone. Alright, so here's our first sink right here. So I'll show you guys right now. Oops, there we go. So it filled the water up. Now, as a kid, I had no clue about that. No clue at all. But that's my own fault because it was in, they even said so in writing the book. Got a purple key. Now we got funky color looking keys now. Unlock this. Gotta wait. Nothing around here. I don't know why this. You can move this barrel around. I guess just cause. But yeah. Hit this. Now remember, a switch. There's a switch for everything, so even though it might not trigger something here, it's gonna trigger something in another area. So just leave it on, you know? Like it was, that one was to the left, I turned to the right, just leave it there. It's gonna activate something. Let me go back. I have a red key now, so I can do this. You know, I can't do much, but I'll show you guys anyway. See, there it is right there. That switch activates somewhere in something in this area. What exactly, I can't remember. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. After this.
Every switch in the manor has a function. Figure out which switch does what. and you'll get far.
What this dude said. So I got locked out, so before I hit the vent, let me see, I gotta, you know what, since I'm low on weights, I'm just gonna use the chair so and just to display how you use items to use the hit the imprints. There we go. I thought that the game was unfair and like I'll never have a weight or something, but the game doesn't give you an imprint on the floor without something to use it, without something to activate it. So like there's always going to be a chair or a barrel around or something, even if you don't have I just can't forget. Even if you don't have a weight on you. So if possible, it's good to conserve your weights. But if you're playing this game right, you're always going to have a good amount of weights around you. Always good amount of keys or whatever. You should never be in short stock if you follow this gameplay to a T. So that side's done. Then we're going to hit up the other side. Maybe you guys can see this. Babe Fatso. Yeah. Oh yeah, so what I was going to say was, once an item is used for like a boss fight or whatever the hell, it only has one time use. So as you can see, the perfume and the burgers are gone. That's alright, because those items don't have one use, one purpose. So it's not that big of a deal. There we go. Fuck you, Fatso. Move this. There we go. You check these little nooks and crannies. Sometimes you find like a tuna sandwich or, you know, a key over here or some shit. So it's always good to inspect the corners of everything. So now, let me see. I think we're just gonna hit up the garden now. And here's another place that you can't get to. You can't move out of here either. Just so you know. So you don't rack your brain on all your options or whatever. Okay, so now we have the freaking garden maze, which, if you're not careful, you could get lost very easily. So it's best to tackle this section by section, and with every switch you activate, the maze changes. So approach this very carefully, very methodical. Clear one side like I'm doing. There's also bosses here that you won't be able to tackle till later, so it's best just to leave them alone for now. It's a good thing I found this speed up cheat, man, because back in the day, before I even knew what it was, this maze is took so long to navigate through. See this here? I got a lot of stories with that gate. There was one time where I thought it was open. I'm pretty sure I opened it. It might not have been me. It might have been my older cousin Giovanni. But yeah. It was one file I had. It was open, and I don't even remember if I went through it or not. But all my other playthroughs was closed. So I wasn't. All these years, I was not sure if it opened or not. It opens. I'll show you guys in a bit. Got the piece. Remember, inspect every little nook and cranny you can. Back up out of here. There's like 3 pieces. Alright. Over here is the stinky boss fight, so I'm going to avoid that. We'll go down here, collect some goodies. There's stuff in the tree, so inspect that. Got little tombstones. That. Alright, wait. And down there is a stinky boss fight. Not stinky, a stretch boss fight that can't do anything about right now. So go back up. That. Alright, so now there's a switch behind this tree right here. I'm not sure. I ain't here. Shit. I got my my TV volume low so that it doesn't echo on the mic, but I ain't here if it activated or not, so now I gotta check. Fuck. Okay. It's behind the tree, so you just gotta, like, obviously you can't see it, so you just gotta, like, finagle with the wall and stuff and button mash. There we go. I heard it that time. So yeah, you can hit up this little secret shack.
I found a secret room.
As you explore Whipstaff Manor, it's a good idea to draw a map to keep track of your progress. This is a big house, and it's easy to get lost.
Homeboy's right about the second part, but the first part, man, how the fuck do you draw a map of this place? Too many freaking possibilities. You can't even remember all this shit. But yeah, something I noticed throughout my playthroughs with this game. Casper goes in there and says he found a secret room. I'll touch that in a little second. Okay, so now the gate's open, but don't go in there yet. Don't go in there just yet. You gotta leave this room for later, much later. That's another secret room, and trust me, just avoid it entirely until later. So anyway, about the little shack, I noticed that after, like, right when you beat the game, or close to it, So yeah, right when you beat the game, or when you get close to beating the game, you have an extra red key and it goes nowhere. I knew it was a tuna sandwich. Yeah, another one. There we go. So yeah, yeah, you get an extra red key and it goes nowhere. So I'm guessing it's that red key from that secret room. I guess just to have, or get through early part of the stage, because there's no other red key or spare red key to advance. But yeah, just another niche, another afterthought, lack of attention to detail, however you want to take it. And this up, there we go. Yeah, that's good. What the fuck is, thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, this fucking ball morph, man. Thank you. So now we're putting together Perfume Stinkie. Now we got the buzzsaw. Come on, stop being a retard. Thank you. So now, yeah, we can buzz through this shit now, and then we can advance further in the mansion. Just to confuse the hell out of us even more. So being that Act 2 is... Oh, by the way, I mean, I've played this game plenty of times, and I do not know any way to open this gate. I don't even think there is a way to open this gate. If there is, someone let me know, but I highly doubt it. So, yeah. If someone knows about anything about this, let me know, please. So now we're in a new area. Like I was saying, being that this is Act 2... Oh shit, the door locked.
Casper, where are you? Come out, wherever you are.
Now I'm kind of scared. Because the gate locked. Being that this is Act 2, and Act 2 is the brunt of the game, I'm gonna have to cut the Act 2 up in a lot of little videos and such. Purple key. And that's it. Alright. I'm just gonna finish off this little section and then start up a new one. New video, that is. Press the wrong button, sorry. Word of advice. Every time you see a load screen, you're in a different area. Oh yeah, that's right. That switch opens up the other gate. Yeah. Every switch has a function, guys. So now that I go back, I'm watching, this could be fine. Yep, it's there, and then open up that one too. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here. Pick it up soon.